Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Please remember to like the videos and subscribe to the channel if you don't already, please. It is the 13th of October today and we are in a spell of really nice dry weather, and we had that rain through September, which we sort of thought was going to be, or just hoping it was going to stop, and it has, and it's been dry now for mostly dry for over a fortnight, and yeah, it's good. We had that storm, I think it's Storm Amy, and it was a bit windy then, but we didn't get that much rain here, not like further north, and so that wasn't too bad. I actually went away for a week and came back that Friday, and went to Italy for a week and had a nice time away, but we came back into Bristol on sort of early evening on Friday, and it was really windy then, and it wasn't very nice being on the aeroplane as it landed. I'm not that keen on flying anyways, and that was a bit of a rough landing, but I was glad when it was safely down on the tarmac. But anyway, so that was that, and so the weather sort of cleared up after that. We've had lime spread on this, and we've not got a huge amount of winter barley to go in, but it's going to go in now in really nice conditions. So lime is always a bit of a problem. It's not a problem, but getting it spread is a problem, and the last few autumns we've had been really tricky getting the winter barley in. So what we've done is, in the last few years, is ploughed a field, then waited for it to be dry, ploughed a field, and then got it drilled before it's rained again. But the sort of problem then is getting the lime spread. So what we did last year was have the lime spread on top of the ground, and then we've ploughed it in, which not ideal, because obviously we're ploughing it in, but then if we're ploughing it down this year, we'll plough it up again next year, so sort of not too worried about it. And you know, we've tested the fields after, and the pH is alright, and the roots go down anyway, so yeah, so that's what we've done. The lime's been spread, and I've ploughed all of, well, this is the last field now, and I've got what, a couple of acres here left now before I get into the headlands, and yeah, so that'll all be done, and then we're just going to roll the plough in and then cultivate it once just to level it out, and then I'll mark the headlands out with the cultivator, and then we will drill, and then the drill will drill the middles of the fields first, and then I will drill the headlands after. So that's the plan at the moment. And yeah, so as I said, it's the 13th today, which is Monday, and it's going to be dry all week, and we will then be hopefully drilling Thursday, Friday, I hope, and then it's showing some rain on Saturday, so we'll see what happens with that, but hopefully it'll be all done by then. And if it goes in like I hope it will, it'll all go in really nice conditions, and it'll be, like I say, the best autumn drilling we've done for quite a few years. So yeah, it's all sort of ploughed quite nicely really. We've had enough rain to moisten up the ground, and the plough is running alright. I know in some parts it's still very dry, but like I say, we have had enough rain just to do that, but we sort of will need some rain at some point. You know, it needs, all the groundwater needs to be topped up, and if we don't get the rain through the winter, if we have a dry winter, could be pretty serious next spring and summer. But you know, bad enough here, but at some places it's could be a real problem. Yeah, so I got some footage outside yesterday in the other field, and this field here is a hill. I got some footage of that in the spring when I was ploughing it. It's quite steep here at the bottom, but ploughing it across this time, so I've done all the short ground at the top, so there isn't much short ground down here. There'll be a little bit because it's not a straight hedge, but yeah, so hopefully get down there tonight. I'd like to think I'd finish this field tonight, but we'll see. I may have to come back and finish the headlands in the morning, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, so I'll get some footage of the cultivating, and I'll show you the seed beds before we actually drill, and then we'll get the drill going and see how many weights I need to put on the tractor to keep the front down. It's a bit annoying that I need weights on because I sort of don't really want any extra weight on the tractor if I can help it, but I don't think we'll be able to keep the front on the ground if I don't put weights on, so it's a bit, like I say, more weight on the tractor when you pick it up and turn on the ends is a bit of an issue, but like I say, that's partly why I'm going to drill the headlands after the middle from now on. But yeah, so just now I had seagulls here everywhere, and then I don't know whether it's a kestrel or a sparrowhawk came along and killed a seagull, and just like plucked all its feathers out, eaten a load of its meat. I didn't know there was much meat on it, but it has got rid of the seagulls, so could do with him coming around a bit more often. Give the tractor a wash before it does the drilling, because it is a bit of a mess now with seagull mess on it. Yes, this autumn weather, it's like I say, it's just shortened the winter, hopefully, because all the cattle are obviously out still, and it's really mild. We do get milder weather down here in Cornwall compared to lots of places, so that's partly why we don't drill, like the optimum time really for drilling here is sort of like through the middle of October. Obviously, if you've got a lot to do, you've got to drill some earlier, you won't get it all done in time, but yeah, that's sort of the optimum time. If you drill too early, like end of September and early October, it just comes up so fast and gets away so quick that you end up with extra fungicides on it, and you know it's not as good. So you know, it's a bit later drilling. You've got that sort of aphid risk as well with mild weather. So obviously there aren't any seed treatments now for pests, so you have to be a bit careful of that. Don't want it to get barley yellow dwarf virus. But we have sprayed off all the stubbles, and that stops the carryover of aphids being ploughed down, so hopefully we won't have any problem, and then we will put an insecticide on the barley when it comes up. Yeah, so we will, the tractor's coming up, it's got about a month to go before it's 2 years old, and it's now just gone over 1,450 hours, so just, yeah, sort of doing sort of 750, 800 hours a year. I'll do a little video about that later on. I did a sort of, I talked about it last year when it had got to a year old, and I'll do an update on how it's been in its second year, and yeah, just sort of update you on it really. just trying to decide now what to do, because I think I've got to talk to the dealer, but I think as long as it's got warranty on it, you can add warranty to it up to like 5 years possibly. I'm not 100% sure on that, I'll have to check, but we're not sure what to do, whether to increase the warranty on it or let the warranty lapse and just take our chances, but I'm not sure what to do. Got to give it a bit of a thought, because it's got warranty up to 2 years or 1,500 hours, whichever comes first, so it's got about 50 hours of warranty left, so got to make the decision fairly soon. I'll talk to them and find out how much it costs, and if I'm right about what I'm saying about being able to add warranty, as long as it's got warranty. So I'll keep you updated on that and let you know. Just this risk and fear of what sort of bill you might get if it's not under warranty and it goes wrong. You know, it's sort of run a better tractor or a new tractor for reliability, but then you end up, if it does go wrong, with these like huge repair bills, which I know you can get on an older tractor as well, but it is a worry. Whole sort of situation's gone mad, I think, really, like the cost of everything, and you know, maybe the cost of everything isn't the problem. Maybe it's the fact that farmers don't earn enough money to be able to pay these like repair bills. If you know, if we earned more money, you wouldn't mind paying the repair bills perhaps, but we sort of certainly don't earn enough money from the farming to be able to pay for like some of what you hear about tractors going wrong and what it costs to repair them. Is just like enough to make you fall off your seat. But anyway, I'll talk more about that when I find out about the warranty, and I'll let you know about that. But anyway, on the plus side, this is all good, and hopefully our winter barley is going to go in really nice conditions. The ploughing will be complete by tomorrow lunchtime, if not by tonight, so that's all good. And that'll be the ploughing video, so there won't be any more ploughing now till we do some winter ploughing for spring barley. But one of those fields, the field we put in rape a few weeks ago, which is up and all looking nice, and so that one won't be ploughed till a bit later. And another field is a grass field, and there's cows in that at the moment, and we've got dung to spread on that, so that hopefully we'll be able to plough that one before Christmas. But we'll see how that goes. So yeah, so there won't be any more ploughing now till probably, yeah, maybe December, might be January, but we'll see. Right, I'll end that there, because with the footage I've got of outside, hopefully make a nice little video. And the next video will be doing some cultivating, so hopefully by the time this video comes out we will have drilled everything, but there'll be a bit of a delay on the videos right up through to the drilling, because obviously I've put out a video a week, and I'll try and make a video out of this, then maybe a video of like preparing the seed beds, and hopefully a drilling video. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed that little video. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon.